Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, hit that thumbs up as you're tuning in, and of course, if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to our lovely channel. So today we are down 500 bucks, guys. The big 500. Not a bad red day, but we could have definitely done without it. But it's all part of the deal, all part of the unwritten, unspoken contract of investing slash trading, right? Day trading here in particular. Some days will just come up short and we will finish red. Part of the deal. So today is one of those days. Now the good news is that we kept it tight. Things are pretty mild. And so we look forward to tomorrow. So before we jump into it, remember guys, quickly our disclaimer. Remember that day trading, like any other business here in the USA, is risky. It comes with its pros and its cons. And so if you are a new trader or if you've been around and you're not quite where you need to be, it's best to utilize the simulator. This way your exposure is limited. You can practice trading the live market with artificial currency. Better yet, you can even use risk money, right? If you say, hey, I don't got the emotional connection into the sim, risk money is a certain amount of cash that if you trade with it and you lose it, does not affect your life. All right. That way you can practice, build experience, and try to become competent and consistent. All right. With a low exposure. So hit that thumbs up once again, and let's talk about some of the patterns that I attempted to trade today and got obliterated on. So FWBI. And you guys will see that on my red days, I'm doing exactly what I usually would do on my green days, just that I'm not quite connecting, or things are a little choppy, things are a little, rough out there. The waters are rough, the rapids, right? So I started off the day by attempting trades for the candle here to make the new high, right? FWBI, we got a high of 93. It pulls back down here to 83, rips up. And so in this very early area, I was watching to see if we can make the new high. I'm in at 93. It pulls down to 89. I'm out. Comes back up. I'm in at 93. Pulls down to 89. I'm out. And then the third time when I should have been getting in, it goes without me, man. And from there, it goes from 93 to 96. A little bit of a struggle between 95, 97, but then it got up there to 98 nicely. 99, break of 102, I believe, right here. Pulls back. I should have took this setup here. It pulls back to a low of 95, 94, 95, and then it rips up all the way to 11. I should have been in down there. Had the urge to buy, but just was being a little too timid. Getting chopped up so many times here, kind of spent my mental capital, missed this trade over 93, and was kind of on the defensive on my heels instead of attacking and being aggressive. So a little disappointing there that we didn't quite get to execute. That was FWBI, red 300 bucks. The other stock that we took a loss on, UPTD. This one very disappointing as well. This was more so buying, getting higher fills on the ask, not seeing the stock give the move I would want, and then selling for an exit on bid and getting murdered against the spreads. Now I kept the share size small, or else I would have easily been down over 1K right here. But sometimes you have to reduce the risk by using smaller size, and that's what I did. So this one in terms of where I was trying to buy. In fact, we can pull up the show trades here just to get a very clear view. We might have to refresh, click on something else and come back. UPTD. Okay, perfect. So I think I was halted and I attempted the dip down and the rip back up. I was a little slow buying the dip and I'm in, not quite getting the quick pop I would want. It pulls back to 22, I stop out, and then it rips to 90. So from 36, if I'm in at 36, selling at 70, 80, it would have been a good trade. But I'm in, it's not going. I get filled against the bids coming out. Then it goes without me in that candle. And then from there, I wait a little bit and we start to get up to the highs. I start to watch for the high of day trade for break of 90 and the push over 11. I'm in at 82. I believe it goes to 11, 12, but the bids do not move higher. And I'm willing to sell on the ask if we can see some buying on the ask, but there's no buying. And so instead of this being a trade where I'm in at 82 selling over 11, maybe I could have hit the market and tried to get lucky, but I'm pretty sure I'd have gotten filled right at 82. So I gave it a second to see if it would continue. It doesn't. Pulls back down and then rips all the way back, and this pulled back all the way to 10.11. So I thought it was failing, but it ended up doing the VWAP bounce and going to a new high of 48. It pulls back then again down here, and I bought at 82, but I bought too high and got chopped out. But you know, tricky stock, man. Tricky stock. Tricky stock. Again, we needed a little bit more liquidity on that one. So moving on, RCKT, small green here. You know, lighter volume, a little bit more expensive. Just a couple of small trades here and there, but nothing too, you know, crazy. Let's see, AVTX. This one we were green $50 on a trade here as we broke over VWAP. Well, not VWAP, but we had this setup here that led up to VWAP, which ended up rejecting. Well, we made about $50 there. It pulled back, curls up. We add a little bit to it as it broke over the level, and then I tried to buy the pullback here. I bought here, smaller size. It's going to work out. I sold a little bit, but I was looking to hold it longer for a bigger push, and ended up getting caught coming down right here. Bought lower thinking we would curl back up, and it just kept going to the depths. So I stopped out. I think I bought slightly higher. Let's see. I think I bought like here and then stopped out like there. So yeah, that was the day, guys. That was the day. You know, FWBI maybe could have done a little bit better on, but you know, RCKT, if you're not used to the lighter volume stocks, or in my case, I'm not really interested in it. You know, you got to be careful, not really looking at size there. But if you don't mind lighter volume stuff, you know, it's not a bad stock. I mean, we went from let's see here, 21 to 24, you know. So there's opportunities as always. There's never a day where we don't see opportunity. That's the beauty of the market. So, you know, the opportunities that I like in particular were a little few and far apart, but that's okay. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll look forward to capitalizing. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this particular video here is sponsored by our Discord. Be sure to check it out. For those of you who are looking for a community and you want to be a part of something, whether it's before the live stream, after the live stream, on the weekends, this is where we are hanging out. So feel free to check it out. We got over 3,900 members. You guys can click on the server subscriptions tab, and you can join for either $6.99 via a read-only mode, or you can have full access via the elite membership for $14.99. With that being said, hit that thumbs up. It's been your favorite YouTuber, the OG, Relentless, and I am out like south. Bright and early again tomorrow at 9:10 a.m.